to tile the shower. I'm going to be using this mosaic tile on the shower floor and one strip up the back wall. It's a good idea to pre-cut your pieces, so that's what I'm going to do first. It comes with a mesh background that holds it together and you can just cut it with scissors. I'm going to cut it right here. Alright, let's lay it down and see how it fits. Very nice. Beautiful, darling, beautiful. So now I'm going to cut the hole for the drain. I already put the main piece under the membrane. For more information on that, you can watch my video on how to install a mortar shower pan. It's a 3-piece system. You want to make sure the grooves are on the top, and then you snap it into place. Just like that. Then you put this piece at the bottom. It snaps on. And it's adjustable so you can fit it with the height of the tile that you have. And it goes in just like this. And I'll show you how to put that in just a minute. I laid the tile on top of the grate so I could cut around it. Wow, that looks nice. Remember to put the water in first so it doesn't clump up at the bottom. The instructions on the bag say to mix it for 5 minutes, let it stand for 10, and then mix it for 2 more. I want it to be a smooth peanut butter consistency. I'm going to be using a 1/8 by 1/8 square tooth trowel. And what you want to do is get the mud on the trowel, lay it down with the flat side, and you want to use the tooth side to put the grooves in that creates that suction. Quick tip, I stack my tiles in order so I can just pull the top one and lay it down. Here we go, first tile. You want to push it into the thin set. First row complete. These ones are nice because you don't need spacers, but you need to leave a little gap in between the tiles. Now for the drain, you want to make sure and bring the thin set all the way to the edge here. I'm also going to butter the back of the grate. I'm going to lay this over the drain hole. And it's okay that it's sticking up because I'm going to lay the tile over it and then push it down. Now I'm going to put my tile over. Get it all lined up right. And then adjust my drain grate to fit right in the center. Now I'm going to push it down so it's nice and flush with the tile. Just like that. Last piece. I am done with the floor. I'm going to let it dry overnight and tomorrow I'll start tiling the shower walls. You may be wondering why the tool belt, but it comes in super handy to hold all your little spacers when you're tiling, or anything else you need like your chapstick. And you can customize it any way you like, just like I did. So I drew my level lines all the way around. And I'm going to be doing a staggered look. I'm going to lay a full one down, cut another one exactly in half and lay it down beside it, and then put another whole one on top. So this line is the exact center of the shower. But if I go by that, then my tiles don't match up. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit, and then they'll be perfectly aligned from the floor up. And I made these 2 lines on the side so I stay inside of that. Always try and make sure you have the cut side facing down. Make sure to take the stickers off the back. Remember, it always helps to pre-cut your pieces so the thin set doesn't dry out. And that's what I did. The type of tile I bought doesn't come with the smooth edge pieces, so I'm going to be trying out the Schluter Rondeck trim. I'm going to thin set it on the wall and then lay the tile up against it, and it should give it a nice smooth trim. Every once in a while, it's going to take off a tile and make sure the thin set covers the whole back. Make sure you move the tile up and down so it gets that suction. Get some spacers out of my handy dandy tool belt. Get my spacers out. Pow! First you want to get some thin set with the flat side of the trowel, and then you apply it to the walls. Then you want to put the grooves in it. Then you lay the tile on the wall, and you push it and move it up and down. So you collapse those grooves, and then it creates that suction. And then you get your spacers and put them on the bottom and the sides. Just like that. These mosaic tiles give the shower a very nice accent, and they're pretty easy to apply. You just take off the mesh in the back and then lay it on the wall. And you just push it against the wall. And make sure you put your spacers here in between. So remember how I moved my center line a little to the left so that my mosaic tiles would match up to the floor? I'm going to be adding this small strip to make up the difference. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? I cut my pieces even here so I could fit my soap dish on top. Right there. I buttered the back of the soap dish, and now I'm going to slide it in. You always want to make sure to look over your tile before you put it on and make sure there's no nicks or cracks on it. And this one looks good. I'm going to be using this 1/4 by 1/4 square notch trowel to put the rondeck trim on. You adjust it until it's level. There. So at this point you have to ask yourself, do you want the skinny cuts towards the front, or do you want the skinny cuts towards the back? And from what I've seen in the past is the skinny cuts always look better towards the back. So I'm going to be starting right here and working my way this way. This is a good example of why I keep the small cuts towards the back. It looks a lot better right here than it does in the front. That just doesn't look good. I'm using a 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel. The bigger the tile, the bigger the notch trowel you need. It's a good idea to keep a bucket of water and a washcloth around so you can clean your trowel, because if the thin set dries in the notches, it doesn't make the lines as well. Once the tiles are dry, you can take these spacers out and soak them, wash them up, and reuse them. Make sure your grooves are going in the same direction. That looks beautiful. I've had a few comments on how do I stay so clean, and I'm pretty sure it's my 19 years of nursing that's carrying over into my tiling, because in nursing it's always about clean, disinfect, and that's what I'm used to. This combination square makes life a lot easier. It's really good for doing corner cuts like this one. The lip on it is about the same size of a 1/8 spacer. Set the lip on top of the tile, push the ruler up, and then tighten it in place. Then you want to put it up against the tile, mark it the other way, and it's ready to cut. I'm going to be using the diamond hole saw to make the hole for the shower head. It comes with this drill guide and these sticky rings. And what you want to do is peel the first side off and stick it on the bottom, like that. And then you peel the other side and you stick this onto the tile that we're going to use that we already have marked off. And I put a piece of hardy backer under so I don't drill through the wood. You want to place it right over the circle you're going to cut. Like that. Then I'm going to fill it about halfway with water. Now you just drill it out at a steady speed. Got it. Now I have a perfect circle cut to fit the shower head. I'm so close! This, ladies and gentlemen, is the last piece. It's also a good idea to clean the tiles as you go so the thin set doesn't get too hard. This painter's tape comes in really handy when you need to hold things up like the soap dish while it's drying. It's been a long day, but I am done, and tomorrow I'm gonna grout. Good night! Don't forget to subscribe and share my videos. Love you guys!